That's right. Fucking chat is on top chat. No, it needs to be live chat. Top chat is retarded. Goodness me, Callum was deceased, but what's this? Perhaps he's barely musing of an old man, but I have a feeling that the vandal who defeated the Bluffers would maybe attempting to rewrite history. As long as you're able to visit each of the heroic ages and right the wrongs that have been wrought, blah. In the case you need to continue to speak with the other of the ghost thingies and find the passwords. Ah, fine. Jess, you would appear in top chat anyway. Our sacred mission has always been to ensure the great deeds of the past remain intact. We need your help, please. History itself hangs in the balance. And so, the hero is now going to hunt the guy that called his mother gay.
Hey, that's me!
Well, welcome back. So when you took the time to listen to the mayor's request and resistance, I'm the uncle of this other guy. Come and talk to me when you decide it's time to go back to the TikTok. Oh wait a second. Mayor had something he wanted to pass on to you. Brings back the past, turns back the clock, Kickner remembers the location and will search for the password. Contain photo. Once you have tracked down the top, I'll have to teach you their password. It's simple as that. So how do we know it's his uncle? Because he stands tall and strong with his chest pumped up. And
he has a bow tie, Ennis!
And has a bow tie as well. Oh, well, everything seems to be in order. Through you go. So what if I said no?
They won't just allow you in, idiot.
But this game has the whole nonsense with that, but how much? So maybe it's a oh no, I'm gonna look at your password even if you don't want to.
I'm going to go clean my hands. I'll be back.
Sipping one messy hell of a chocolate. I think he just upgraded his rubber ones, right? Yeah, he upgraded the rubber one. That's nice. Not that, like, I think the death stat was it gets high. Actually, I might just do. I don't remember. Oh, what a nice looking spot. I almost think it's more of a tundra than a desert. Like, maybe you're in Australia. That would make sense. Again, probably. And then again, I've never been through a desert. Probably a fun adventure to go through with like a good guide and everything. And then get attacked by some fucking terrorists. Because we just drove past their fucking base. Swear, spells are still weird in this game. Why is it?
Were you referencing fucking like Kuifje back there?
Is that what happened in Kuifje? It's like he went to the desert for the fun of it and then ended up near a terrorist base.
Not for the fun of it, but I think he did end up near a terrorist base.
It's like, I'm joking about it. Like, imagine, it's like a fun trip through the desert, you know, as a tourist, and then you just get attacked by terrorists because you drove just a little bit too close to their base.
Oh, man.
I didn't even know that it might have happened in this story.
So, Ennis.
Yeah.
They're trying to vaccinate people with, what is it called? Even Astra... Seneca, what?
With the usual vaccine, right? The
and I love the news. It's like, all my coworkers got sick after taking the vaccine. Don't worry though, take the vaccine.
I'm like, there's some fucking news goes around that there's actually nothing going on, and then there's other news going from yes, there is. It's like, it's such a fucking mess of a news cycle when it comes to this vaccine. And I'm like, I'm not gonna take the vaccine.
Listen, I'm not stupid. I know there's like several countries that banned it for a reason.
I'm like, regardless of if it was actually successfully 100% safe vaccine, I wouldn't use it because I don't wanna.
Okay, well then you're being. Like, I think it's kind of stupid though. If you don't want, if you know it's gonna be fine.
Jess, it's like at this point, I think I'm gonna be fine regardless. And if I just hit with it and I get sick, I'll just fucking sit it out.
What if you die though?
Then I die. Why do you step into a car, Jess?
Well, and the thing is, I need to get into the car to get to another place. You don't need to get sick from a virus if you can help it.
Well, then I'll just try and stay healthy. At this point, I've seen it work out, and it seems that not a lot of people suffer from it than you would think it does.
I hear from your voice that you're actually very emotional about this, so I can't help but think that you're actually not thinking about it.
It's fucking fear-mongering that's happening with it. That's what it is.
You're doing the same thing to the vaccines, though.
It's like I'm not taking it regardless. It's like it's one fucking. I'm like looking at this whole fucking news media around it and everything. I'm like, no, this is fishy.
Why are you only looking at the news media, though?
Why am I? Because they're part of the complot.
But that's exactly why I don't even look at the news media.
So can you not ask yourself, why do everybody have such an incentive of making us all take the vaccine, regardless of everything?
Because it's a very infectious disease, Hennis.
So fucking what? We've been through so many of them throughout our entire lives.
No, you haven't. It's not as bad. I'm not saying that Corona is the end of the world either. It's just, you know, for other smaller diseases, we also take vaccines. And I'm fine with taking vaccines if it is proven they 100% work. You're saying that you don't even care if it 100% works.
Yes.
That's why I think it's silly. Mind you, it's not like I like being hit by a fucking needle either, right?
I don't like being forced for it either.
No, I don't think you should be forced for it either. I'm just saying I think it's kind of silly to worry so much about it when if it works 100%. I'm worried about it now because I'm sure it doesn't work 100%.
Actually,
that's why I complain about it.
It's like, what does it say?
I'm not a fucking anti-vaxxer. I'm just thinking that if you can't prove your shit works, you should fuck off.
Yeah. Which, by the way, it says 60% protection rate also. And one of them has a 90%.
No, it's like it's two like times it's like 90%, and it's kind of like it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really make much sense.
That one is also it. Yeah, you need to take 2 shots to have a full effect of 90%. If you were to say like you need to take 2 shots to be 100%, it's like all right, but it's 90%.
For my understanding of vaccines, the whole point is that you make up that the white blood cells learn how to combat the virus whenever you get sick from it. You know?
Yes.
How does it like work 60% and 90%?
Yes, exactly. Which apparently, it's like it also there's some stuff coming out that actually if you get sick from it, you do actually get like an antibody out of it too.
That depends. Because this thing is, if virus like mutates, it doesn't matter what antibody you make out of it. This is another reason why I just think the vaccine strategy doesn't work. I don't mind them making vaccines,
yes,
but I don't think it's something you should rely on. It's not a very reliable strategy if you want to like open up as soon as possible. Which you do have to do, because you know we do need the economy to actually, you know, like spend money for the healthcare.
No, that's the whole thing why I'm so against this vaccine, is because it's like there's this whole fucking what do you call it? This whole system going around is just trying to make everybody take the vaccine, when it's like an endless chase of nothingness. It's like, make the vaccine, yes, but don't force it. Don't make it your fucking saving grace, which is what pisses me off so much. It's the idea that this is what will save humanity. Is what pisses me off. Is why I'm so emotional about this, because we're getting locked away, taken away our freedoms because we know, because this is gonna save us. When after this vaccine, right, there's gonna be a new mutation which we need another vaccine for, which is gonna be an endless cycle of non-ending vaccines. Which is gonna be like a fucking money-making scheme for the vaccination business at this point.
You can also tell how desperate they are in making this vaccine, to the point where, you know, you're gonna make mistakes too, without caring about it. And, you know, you can tell that the problem is also that there's no compensation to any of this shit either. So there's no trust to the government or anything.
Yes. It just pisses me off. I'm fine with them making a vaccine, and I'm fine with them testing on people, but the way they're testing on them is disingenuous, isn't it?
It's like, no, it will work 100%. If it does work 100%, take it anyway, because so you don't have to worry about it.
It's like, just tell us that it's like a testing vaccine. If you want to test it, come into our fucking facility and test it out, right? But don't fucking force it onto people with your fucking corona passport.
Don't force it onto people. I don't fucking don't fucking use a vaccine when there's better vaccines out there. Like, why are you choosing to use the worst vaccine? I'm pretty sure they made it in China too. Anyway, here's another talking ding dong.
Oh, that's like a nice thing.
We're gonna give him. Let's use him. Let's test the vaccine on him.
Yeah, that should be a fine idea.
Oh yeah, because they also tested. They also used the vaccine on like gorillas.
Yes, they actually used it on animals.
So first, you gotta make the animals feel very sad for not being able to have visitors from the zoo, and they also gotta fucking sting them too. Can't believe it.
Yeah, it's like why I'm like. It's such
as far as I'm aware. As far as I'm aware, animals don't really get affected much by the virus.
Like, in some degree, children too. It's like, so, maybe, you know what, let's give children too the vaccine. Why not? While we're on giving it to animals, let's go to children.
Giving the children the vaccine, if it works 100%, is actually not too bad of an idea, because mainly they can grow up with it. But giving it to animals who can't get sick from it is kind of silly.
Yeah. Again, it seems like children have a really good immune system, or at least a strong immune system or defense system against it, which is why they don't feel much of it. If they do.
Children tend to be fine. It's just, you grow up at some point. But
at some point, you're gonna get weaker with your defenses.
I wouldn't say you get weaker per se. It's just that certain diseases work better on certain people. Now I think about it. This disease kills old people. Holy shit! It's the William disease. He also kills old people.
It's like, which is why I'm like. It's like you take it away or free this for elderly people. And honestly, I'm actually imagining elder people's space, and I think I'm certain of it that they fucking hate being locked up as well.
Oh, but and every time I go outside, I always see old people walking outside. Sometimes without masks, they don't give a fuck.
My fuck, I live next to fucking what do you call that fucking place thing in English? The elderly homes. Is that what you call it? And it's like I always see those elders sitting at the benches, all together, all outside.
They do not care.
And it's like, I'm like, can we just not do this?
I'm like, if most of your population is against it, just fucking stop.
It's like I always say, it's like, I'm fine with the vaccine, but it's the whole fucking process around it that I fucking hate. And then there's
I'm even fine with wearing masks in places or shit like that too. Just at least give us some freedom to do what we want, goddammit.
Yes. I'm actually, I want to just go to fucking this point. I want to look at Japan and say, couldn't we just do what Japan did back in the past with if you feel sick and you want to go to work, wear a mask. If you don't, otherwise stay at home.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. If you want to feel safe, wear the mask on your own fucking will, but don't force it onto other people.
My favorite thing is that a CEO gave everyone a day off to play Dragon Quest. No Monster Hunter Rise.
And that guy's like, no, let's have some fun. Let me play Monster Hunter Rise while you guys are busy playing it too.
I think it's because a lot of employees were saying that they were going to going to ask for a day off and play the game anyway on release date. So the CEO was like, fuck it then. Everyone gets a day off to play Dragon Quest, the Monster Hunter Rise. Anyway, we're in Goatfucker City, guys.
Oh yeah.
I thought that, right? I thought I was gonna come in here and it's gonna be yes, according to our religion, you must cover yourself up, woman.
Oh, Jess, you're expecting way too much of a fantasy game.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what I was expecting. These people are the nicest people on the planet, honestly. It is so nice.
I want to almost say the same about other places, but then I think about how certain regimes and religions can change people to be everybody to be extremists.
That's the whole problem with those other cultures, because they It's most of the Middle East is brainwashing, and you have to believe this or die. There's no choice.
Yeah. It's like it's only Turkey is fine, but God knows how long it will take before they go entirely wild with it.
It reminds me of Marley from Attack on Titan. There's a reason why I don't give a fuck if it gets destroyed by Eren.
It's like, man. By the way, in the meantime, Turkey has won the football match against the Netherlands.
And as everyone has won the football match against the Netherlands at this point.
It's like, remember the last time they won was like back in like years back?
Oh yeah.
And everybody was so happy about it, and then the next year everybody was like fucking pissed off too. And every damn time they lose, everybody becomes so emotional about their loss. I'm like,
I mean, at this point, everyone's kind of like, okay, so when are we gonna lose again, boys? Well, at least the ice skaters, are good.
well, you know, it's like, well, I guess the Dutch are not good at football. It's just simple as that.
No, we're not good. It's our favorite fucking sport. Yet for some reason we suck at it. People, the ice skaters are doing the best. Like they always get some good medals in the Olympics.
I'm like, if you were to ask me anything, I would say that literally every nation loves football.
No, and the Netherlands is on a whole nother level. Go together with Brazil. Brazil and the Netherlands are like soccer.
I know that fucking. I know that fucking England says also they're fucking football hooligans. So I don't know. It's like.
Everyone has the football hooligans, but the Netherlands is the football hooligans.
Netherlands is the hooligans. Alright, now I get it. Now I get it. Because I know that fucking in the case of like fucking Turkey, that we do have these emotional people crying, but I don't think we have any hooligans, or at least I don't remember seeing any hooligan news.
And it's like literally I live in Rotterdam, and Rotterdam is nothing but football hooligans together with Amsterdam.
And it's like the thing is like I did live nearby a fucking stadium, funny enough, but I never had actually had this problem with football hooligans, right? But maybe that's because I was like...
The football hooligans are the fucking kids.
You're right.
Like, I swear to God, if you are a boy in school and you're not into football, goddamn, you're gonna be lost in most conversations.
Yeah, I did too. The one thing I know is that the fun thing you have with those kids is when you play with them football, but if they talk about football, you're lost.
Basically. Like, they talk about the favorite players and this and that and this and that. I mean, you're like, yeah, I like playing video games, so how are you doing?
Yeah, that's fine and all. Who's the fucking best one? It's not Messi anymore? Alright, then good. Good to know. Look, guys, I'm up to date with football. Now, change the sport because I don't get it.
Yes, Wesley Sneijder is my favorite football person, right? Right, guys? Hello, fellow soccer fans.
Now I'm gonna do the complete normie thing and say, I don't like this game. Change it so I can like it too.
Yeah, a lot of them, it's like if you talk shit about a soccer club, they'll beat you up.
Oh man, it's there was some crazy story I heard back when I was like in VMBO, where this guy would tell a friend, listen, if you go to this spot where it's like what was that again? Spangen. If you go there,
hold on,
and you meet
before we continue with that, Dennis, we have to fuck right now. Look at this, puff, it's time.
Oh yeah.
My favorite part is that all our friends are just waiting outside, excited. It's time for Puff, Dennis. Are you excited? King nervously leaves his friends behind.
Oh, that traitor.
Dennis, he left a boy and returned a man. He's only 16.
Well, you know, he did already his manly ritual, so it's time for him to become just to fucking sharpen his sword.
Puff. Hee. What are you? Huh? Puff. Hey, that tickles. Not bad, hey? I give a Puff, and all if I do her. Wait, what? Ah! Damn, he's the greatest expression of Puff. He must have. Oh my god! Ah!
What happened to you? It's like he tickled me, but did he? What did he do?
What did he do?
Hero just frantically checks his ass.
You know, like I like how like you come out and the fans basically tell you that you look you practically look dead inside. It's like I want to see this in like an anime form or something where like King just walks out and it's like
he walks out with the girl and
look at them. They were waiting. How was it, King? Well, shall we get moving? Silent.
But so like he says that if you go to Sparta and you meet these football hooligans, make sure to tell them what team this stadium does, from whose stadium this is, and all this, right? Because otherwise you're gonna get fucking beat the crap out of you. And no, don't act tough, you idiot. You're not gonna survive.
And he saw,
Know your place. He said to him.
know your place, trash.
That's basically what he told him. If you go to that place, know your fucking place, son.
Yeah, man, soccer fans are crazy.
Oh yeah.
But here's the thing as well. It's like if the Netherlands is playing soccer, you will not be able, at night. You will not be able to sleep because everyone is gonna cheer for them. Like holy shit! I remember trying to like spend the like night. It's like 12 p.m. 12 a.m. or something or 1 a.m. and I just hear people screaming every fucking time
I remember hearing the story.
from
right?
over the other side of the building.
Oh man, you remember? Do you remember how crazy it was when like I believe it was Feyenoord that won, right?
Someone
Not too
won or
long ago.
something, and I remember everyone was celebrating to crazy like extents. Like holy shit, they were outside honking their fucking cars, partying and shit.
They took over the whole Centrum, right? There was like a whole fucking party at the Centrum where everybody was
This
celebrating.
guy was on a date with this girl and has stood in horse shit. Now she's angry at him. All these years, they've been saving up for this trip, and it's all ruined by horse shit. Can you believe it? The only thing that could be worse right now is if you were to like talk shit about someone's favorite horse club.
Yeah, that sounds like a normal day in the dating circles, you know?
And the dating circles suck.
The
Anyway,
dating-
yeah, the Netherlands is definitely like a country where soccer is like the most favorite sport. Like, of course, there are other countries with soccer fans as well, obviously. But it doesn't compare to like the Netherlands and I suppose Brazil because of the stereotype, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, there was when Turkey won the World Championship. All the Turks went out and they started to like drive their cars also around, honking their stuffs and shit.
Jeez.
It's like I swear to God, I don't think honking their cars is like a part of like the Dutch thing, but I think just football culture in general. The hooligans, though, on the other hand, I guess maybe the extreme part is from Holland.
Yeah, dude, like if you talk shit about someone's club, like Ajax and like Feyenoord, if you talk shit about them in like the cities that they are in,
Represent, yeah.
holy shit! And you better have some fucking shields with you, maybe a bulletproof vest just in case.
Well, you know what? When I go back to Turkey again, I'm gonna make sure to ask my cousin about it. He lives at the streets or with the people. Maybe he can tell me how crazy it can get.
I
think
I don't know. It's just like everyone seems to be somewhat into soccer. Somewhat.
We're probably we're fucking weeps on the internet, so of course we're not interested in soccer.
No, I'm a gamer.
And unless I'm gonna be playing football with my friends, I'm like, yeah, that sounds fun. Let's have some fun activities.
I wouldn't even play soccer with my friends because it's like I don't mind kicking a ball. That's fine. I'm not really good with the maneuvering with it. I feel awkward.
No, you could always stand at the goal and make sure to use your fists.
And it sounds like a good idea, but I know my luck. The ball always hit my face.
Which is why you fucking cover your face with one fist, and the other fist will be over everywhere else. Well, yeah, it is. It gets only worse because we're all fucking adults right now.
Mm-hmm.
So every fucking kick we do is like a cannonball.
Basically, and I know my face. I think my face already looks pretty bad, but I don't want it to look even worse.
It's like that. I swear to God, there's a reason. I remember every time we like do football with the gym classes, you have the girls also. They have to join the classes, and so the teacher's like, boys, I know you want to kick that ball like you want to do it, but keep it in control, right? Because we have weaklings here.
And then you have Jesse going, ha ha ha, ball goes swoosh.
Basically.
I don't have such weakness. But what about the weaklings? The weak die and the strong survive.
Now, we're making a joke, but that's actually really sports in a nutshell. Is it not?
Yeah, but I suppose when you're kids, you're just kind of playing around.
As kids, you're playing around, and if you go at like professional stuff, it really is like we kick out the dying, and it's basically that. It's like the weak just stay away, and the strong go to the top.
It's funny too. Last week's Digimon episode was also about soccer. Like Sora and Ty were like part of the same soccer team. They were working together to win and shit.
You know what, Jess? I know at least one anime I think we both can always enjoy, Inazuma 11.
I've never watched it though. I mean, I kind of did, but I also didn't.
It's the typical football Typical, because we
But
also have special kicking moves and everything.
Didn't we watch like Galactic Football though?
Alright, there's also Galactic Football, which is also a bit... Man,
That's what
those two are
else I
anime
watched.
as fuck.
I watched that at least.
They're both anime as fuck, let's be real
Right.
here. And what the... I swear to God, whenever I think of Galactic Football, I have to ask myself, what the fuck is so special about this trophy that when you put an item in there, it sucks everybody's energy out? Or something.
I don't know. It's been so long ago, you know?
Such a retarded fucking... I love the old cartoons.
Everyone has heard of the Great Sylvando, yet no one blah blah blah. A sort of mystery, no doubt. No one has seen him, I guess.
Great Sylvando, eh?
Who could this Sylvando be?
So who else did Spandam voice act?
Spondum?
Oh, you know, Sylvando, Spandam, same voice actor.
Right, that cursed thing. I don't know.
That's right. Puri Prisoner and Berter. Berter, yes.
Oh, at least he got a great role in a video game.
Yeah, and he has also, you know, and was a One Punch Man. And all this. He's also Chu. Do you remember Chu, Jess?
From what series?
One Piece.
Chew?
The what was it called? The Seaman. Arlong Seaman, the one with the big lips.
Right. Yeah, that's a great role, I guess. Got beaten by Usopp, that's your role.
Yeah, you know, he got also spine broken.
And he got beaten by a fish.
Dompatch.
Patch.
Bobobo. The fucking star guy. The red star guy.
You're a supporting main character some series.
And Ultros. And he's Ultros.
Ultros?
From Final Fantasy.
Oh, Bo, you're also perfect now. A tentacle monster.
Do you remember Harold from the Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds?
I think I do.
Oh, I'll just fucking do the simplest thing.
What does he look like?
He has silver hair. Give me a moment. I'm sending you the link.
Give me.
And deleting all of this.
Anyway, there's a circus here, and apparently Sylvando's gonna gonna do something cool. What's this? Oh right, that guy. Yeah, he's part of like the Nordic eye thing that can summon like Norse gods like Thor and Loki and
Odin or Zeus.
Odin. I think he has Odin. I think this guy's the Odin card.
Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, Spandam.
So cursed. So cursed.
Is it because he does Spandam that makes it so cursed?
How did you speak with the great Sylvana? I am filled with envy. Dude, you can just walk inside the entrance to the right, you idiot.
Yeah, and he doesn't seem like a jackass. No, Jess, I do get what you say. It's like I forgot how often we hear this song.
We hear the song so often, and you hear the song of the same tune so many times that you just can't forget it. It's like.
Right. We can write it down, right? This song is insane because you hear it so often. This is what makes you insane. The fucking Dragon Quest 1 battle team, it just makes you insane by hearing the first fucking minute.
Hi. I'm just impressed. I'm just happy with the opening team being really good. Okay.
It's the only song that's so good.
I wouldn't say the only song,
but
it's pretty good.
It's just you just hear it.
I don't hate this team. I just hear it too often. I sometimes kind of prefer. You know what? This time with most like peaceful teams, I prefer the night version of every single team, especially in the remake.
Right.
Like you have the normal team, it's kind of like okay, and after the night team, it's like this is nice. Oh yeah, I think there is some. We also found a book somewhere that's talking about like the dangerous creatures that live outside the sands. And
Huh.
also,
Interesting.
unfortunately, I don't really remember what they all were, so I can't really talk about to my head. But it was like one, what was it, like some kind of like Griffith monster that I saw inside the sand. That's really dangerous. It's a venom enemy. Apparently, there's some kind of sand monster that's very dangerous and like requires immediate attention whenever it shows up. Anyway, I'm gonna collect this place's taxes, but you can't do that. You don't belong to the station. I'm the king.
Yeah, Jess. I know you never listened to Xenoblade Chronicles English voice acting, right? Or did you?
No,
Do you remember Tora's voice?
no.
Well, the English voice actor for Hero is also Tora's voice actor.
No. What are you doing? I'm playing Sad National. I don't know what I'm doing actually. Jesse, what are you doing? Why are you moving the screen about like this? Stop playing with the mouse.
I'm gonna help my brother, so put it on pause.
Of course. Alright. So yeah, even if you bought your games physically, it just doesn't matter.
You have to jailbreak your fucking PS4 for it to fucking work out.
Awesome.
Because they just have to make it make such a retarded fail safe. If anything, if you called anything.
My
What
basic
for-
tips are the best in Colombia's. Thousands of satisfied customers would agree. Look at this guy. Do you trust him? He's like the most least trustworthy guy. Look at his fucking motions here.
If his nose was any bigger, I would have known what to do with him.
Actually, kind of looks like the guy who like fucking like replaced my water meter. Fuck that guy.
Oh man. And it's like, you know, the fucking Sony. Why did they do it? Oh, because we don't want the people to cheat with their achievements. Yes, but does that mean that you have to make your whole fucking disc reader useless?
If I've noticed anything, is that, you know, the more you try to like create like anti-cheat, anti-shit, like anti-piracy shit into your stuff, the worse it becomes.
Look, said fucking Bethesda not too fucking long ago, and Sony has been doing this for fucking since the birth of PS4, and we didn't know about it.
Well, I am at least happy to be a PC gamer now.
At least I bought a lot of games on PC for PC, you know.
Yeah.
At least Steam doesn't have this retarded nonsense. Because here's the fucking thing, right? Apparently, the internal clock of the fucking PS4, right? When you buy it, the first time I never connected to the online, it's fine because it doesn't need to be connected to stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, you couldn't make me more angrier than this, you know?
Then you know nothing of racing, blah 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 blah. Oh. Alright, these two are arguing whether like who will win and shit. Everyone wishes for the Prince Ferris to win, and I understand why. Indeed, he's a fine horseman, by all accounts. But I have studied the form, and I cannot see Face being beaten, especially if he is fighting Sjaruk. Okay.
Oh, you've mastered the form.
So anyway, we have some side quests as well. We have to fight the Golden Globe, which we find from a Werefield enemy. Which we can, it's not too hard to find. You find them by fighting against a bunch of cactuses. Then there's also another...
Yeah, cactus appear in like groups, so it's probably
Yeah.
increase your chances.
And besides that, we have another one to use a certain pet power against one of those scary Griffith type monsters in the desert.
I love that nonsense. Actually, no, I don't.
No.
It's like they couldn't even give us like what do you call it? A fucking limit bar. No, it's random, or at least it builds up, but it's like it feels random.
Right. How may I the church assist you? It may assist me whenever the fuck I feel like it. Fuck you.
I remember trying to achieve these pet powers, and it's like I was fucking busy doing it for fucking how long? Waiting how long for everybody that needed to have it.
Right. And then that's being the friends we made along the way. Fuck that.
Well, actually, my friends are useful individually. Together, no, I don't like relying on chance.
Nah.
It's like literally you can look at. It's like pet power is like throw it away and make yourself the one-piece crew. Everybody can't work together, but because we're together, we can do crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Individually. There's what Zoro said in the desert to Chopper at one point.
Then I fought against Ors, and it seems that they can work together if they feel like it.
Yes, because they've been fighting for so long.
Right?
And Frankie just fucking clicked right away when they started fighting against Ors. It's like, yeah, let's go with that plan. What plan? That plan, and they combine together to become
the great emperor.
Oh, it's so
anyway,
stupid.
collecting more taxes. Thanks for the 7 gold coins.
Well, so stupid. It's like, what? So Chopper was like the headpiece. So what was Robin going to be?
I think
The fucking other.
an arm piece.
You know what? Maybe it makes sense. Did she have a skirt on? Might just add double with the reasons.
She had the vest, so yes.
Yeah.
Should have had Luffy. Should have Luffy part of the plan instead.
Nah, he's too busy being fucking absorbing shadows 24/7.
Yeah. I like how Sanji like trusted them to fight again with the docking, and then I lost again, and then Sanji's like, I trusted you, docking.
Nah, we just have to concentrate our attacks together, not do this stupid docking nonsense.
Lives is a great kingdom, please. But we wonders that heart we belong to the boat. With tears in our eyes, we turned down the most generous offer and regretfully left the French people of the desert behind. But when we returned, what he saw amazed us. The Sultan had ordered the construction of an enormous, beautiful big top in which we might ply our entertainment trade. Each and every one of us was so moved by his grand gesture that the decision was to remain unanimous. Do you know, I believe I caught a glimpse of Sylvano, the man everyone's been talking about. He's very tall, and I was very certainly my type. I'm gonna fuck him. No, you're not. Not even because you're old, it's because he's gay.
I think he is, at least. Look at him.
He
Tell me otherwise.
He looks the part anyway.
In the meantime, Scotland is trying to pass a law that makes anonymity impossible on the internet.
But Scotland, is Scotland the same place where they want to look at you from inside outside the window to see if you're like swearing or not?
Yeah, basically, it makes sense that they're gonna make an internet passport next. Remember when Theresa May wanted to make this porn passport?
Yeah.
Now it's got to like hold my beer.
It's just never-ending stupidity. Honestly, I preferred when the internet was the Wild West.
Me too. But not the expect. We'll just have to fight for our rights to the end of the memorial, Till fucking media crashes into the earth, we just have to fight for our rights. Worthy of being immortalizing my hands?
Oh yeah, he's the one that wants to like draw a painting and he wants you to do a pep power attack to get inspiration. What a fucking dickhead.
Alright, so we're gonna go outside and do this. Are you gonna come along? No. I don't like sand. It's rough and gross and it gets everywhere.
It's rough, of course, and it gets everywhere. Alright then.
You see, I wasn't looking, but I felt that you did your pep power. Now I have my inspiration. Alright.
Your mom's an inspiration.
Good idea. I'm gonna go to my mother and put my dick on the table. Maybe that will give him more inspiration.
I was joking, but okay. Then and a second wait until like today's gonna be your PC arrival and it's gonna be like 7 packages at once.
You see, one of them is not gonna come because one of those pieces was in DHL package.
Oh no, now it's postpunt now.
Boss.nl is gonna troll you by dropping that letter in there. And then 2 minutes later, it's gonna come with this package.
You know what? I can see that happening too. Was the worst part. Anyway, let's check the castle. You know, it's a 40-minute long part. Let's check the castle.